Hi, my name is Stellanadi and today I'm talking about damage 2.0 in Warframe. If you first look at the damage model, it seems very complicated, but it really isn't. All the stacking and different types of damage can be grouped in two main groups and a few subgroups, but essentially it's straightforward and very easy to do, so just hang on for a second while I explain it. A weapon's damage consists out of base damage and additional damage. Let's start with the base damage. The base damage consists out of impact, puncture, slash damage that I'll refer to from now on as IPS damage. Alternatively to that, it can consist out of elemental damage. So far there's no combination of both, but that might change in the future. Base damage can be buffed by modules that have the description plus percentage of damage. That means plus 90% base damage, plus 165. Examples for those mods are Hornet Strike or, for example, Serration, or also dual-stat mods or corrupted mods like Heavy Caliber. So that's really all you have to know about base damage. It's either IPS or elemental, and it's buffed by plus percentage damage mods like Corrupted Charge or Serration. Now for the additional damage. The additional damage consists out of IPS mods and elemental mods. There's a significant difference, and that's why I grouped them into two different boxes. IPS damage gets increased by mods that have plus puncture, plus slash on the mod description, and they only stack with the IPS base. Even more important, it only stacks with the same type and not with the total of your base damage. That means if you, for example, have 100 puncture, 50 impact and 50 slash on your weapon, and you increase the puncture by 100%, you only get 100 additional damage instead of 200, because the impact and the slash damage will be ignored by this mod. On the other hand, you have elemental damage. Elemental damage is everything: heat, cold, ice, toxic, electricity, and it sticks with all of your base. So if you take the same example, 100 puncture, 50 impact and 50 slash, and you add a mod with 100% fire, for example, you get a full 200% fire increase as an elemental mod. One more thing about elements combine, but more on that later. Just note that elemental mods are usually better than the IPS mods. So let's sum this up again. We have IPS or elemental base damage that's buffed by plus percentage damage mods. We have additional damage that's either IPS that only stacks with a specific type written down on the mod and does not increase elemental damage. And we have elemental damage in the additional damage that combines with other elements but stacks with all of your base damage. And finally, you can find a link in the video description that gives you the Warframe wiki entry for damage 2.0. It has a table in it that shows you which elements and which IPS mods are good versus which surface types, which essentially means against which faction it's useful. If you have questions, ask me, write a comment or comment on the forum thread that's also linked in the description. And I want to thank you for watching. Hit like, subscribe, or then do either of which. I don't care. Thank you for watching.